week 2, and this week it's my mum's pick. And yes, so now before I show you what she's going to pick, I have a funny story. It's not the Tuesday night movie night. It just seemed like a good place to share this funny story. So if you haven't seen the video that I've got called Rant, I can't remember what it's called. It's just
It's called Rant.
No, it's called something else. Rant. Copies movies, something like that. And I ordered for my mum The Bandwagon, the movie, and there was a problem with it, and somebody cut it out all wonky, and they made the, like, you know, the artwork for the box, and it was a copy basically, and it was a funny video, and it was funny that my mum had watched this movie, and yada yada yada. And then we'd ordered a bunch of movies, and you know, we had like quite a stack, and a loud motorbike. That seems to happen a lot at the moment. It seems lots of motorbikes around. I said that in another video. Anyway, and so I had about 8 movies. She had 3 movies, and then one of the movies, I want to show it to you. So this is what happened. This is the movie. This is another Tuesday night movie night, but we're sharing this funny story with you. So here it is.
I bought this movie, and it's a second-hand movie, but it's come today. And it's
now, at first you can't see too much. Wrong.
No. So it's gold wrapping paper with a cutout stuck on the
Golden
front.
Pond.
And on the back, they've obviously cut it out and stuck it on. Then they've put something
But
on
look
the
how much
side.
work they put
They've
into the
stuck all
side.
these stickers on the
Yeah.
side.
I
And
think
they've
it's
got a
actually
little
quite
PG.
fantastic.
I think how much work they've put into it. And inside, it's not a copy. Don't get me wrong. It's
From the
free
Daily
with the Daily Mail.
So it's a free DVD.
So they've
but
obviously had a free one, but didn't have a box with it.
for the effort they've put into the box.
We love it. The fact that there's so much effort gone into making
and
a
it's
box
golden.
for it.
And
They put the
little
sticker on the
PG. Look, it's a
side.
bit slanty. You can see they've stuck it on, and the stickers. And what's this at the top? DVD. It's brilliant. Look at that. On Golden Pond, homemade box.
Free with the Daily
Yeah,
Mail.
but that one's better than the last homemade box. Homemade box last time was shoddy, wasn't it?
Yeah, but the thing is that one wasn't. We paid quite a bit of money for the other
Yeah,
one.
that's true.
This one was really cheap. I mean, we're not complaining. It's just so funny.
Yeah, and it's funny that it's your thing.
It's always my
All
thing.
mine are fine. Yours always come weird.
It's because I pick weird films.
Yeah, anyway, whilst you're on to you, what is your Tuesday night movie night pick that is not on Golden Pond?
Well, the thing is, this has come today, and it hasn't influenced my pick. But when we both saw that, we laughed and said how funny it was. And this was my pick that I wanted to pick today. And it's a kind of a funny story, and there is no pun there. That is actually what I was going to pick.
You didn't get it.
Didn't you get that then?
No.
Yeah, it's a kind of a funny story. And that's my pick for this week to go in the picking pot.
Yeah, and here is the thing. So I'm going to put that in the picking pot. I'll show you guys which picks are in the picking pot this week, and then we'll pick out. Okay, so my picks, we have The Age of Adeline, Ride, which is on one of these weird discs just because it is, but I do need to pick up one of those because I really like that movie. Like
we
a
could
proper
make one like the people.
Oh yeah, or I could try and make a fantastic one like on Golden Pond did. And then my mum's picks are Close Encounters, and it's kind of a funny story. And our joint pick is When the Wind Blows. So if you put it in.
No, it's here in my hand, folded to go into the pot.
And then we'll shake it up. Shake, shake, shake. Shake, shake, shake. Okay, now we're good. I think I can do it. No, it's okay. You open it, then you close your eyes and I'll... Okay, because I can just not open it with one hand. It's so hard. Okay, I'm just going to give it an extra shake.
I've got my eyes shut.
Okay, pick. You didn't get to pick last week, so it's your first note. It's not there. That's it, yeah. Ooh, I'm nervous. Yeah, you've got one. Now, what is it is the question. It's exciting stuff, especially at the beginning. Oh my god! It's your pick again!
Oh.
But it's this week's put-in.
Yeah.
It's kind of a funny story. That's quite fitting, really.
Yeah.
Because, you know.
And we did shake it up.
We did shake it up. You shaked it up and I gave it an extra shake, so that means
and I picked it up just with
it's
the
your
2 fingers.
pick next week again. You're on a roll.
Yeah, now I'm going to run out of picks.
Yeah, you probably won't.
No.
No, so there we go. We are watching. It's kind of a funny story, which was put in obviously today. So
And I've been really looking forward to watching
When the Wind Blows.
And I really keep thinking, oh god,
it's only been 2 times.
I know,
so.
but I sort of think,
Well, I've been really looking forward to one of my picks coming out.
Yeah, well, this is true. It's just that for some reason I kept thinking, oh, baby, when the wind
Did you think that's what it's going to be?
Yeah, I did think that was going to come out. I don't know why.
But you never thought it was going to be
in my
this?
head, I just get an idea. I'm thinking, oh, this will come out this week.
One day we thought that and it happened.
You did, yes. We talked about it even, didn't we?
Anyway, let's watch. It's kind of a funny story. And today for a Tuesday night snack, we are going to have these. Whoa, whoa. Oh, you've opened it. Ah, I didn't know. I was like, oh, it's open. These cookies, brownie cookies. Now, we bought these thinking that they were like make your own cookies, except they are not. Because it was funny. The reason that they caught our eye is because it says here, single wrapped. And they look like wrapped in newspaper, but obviously it's not really newspaper. And like my literal biggest thing is like I won't go near newspaper or touch newspaper at all, but this isn't real newspaper, so it's okay. And the box looks newspapery, so we thought, haha, that's funny. And then we thought, oh, we'll make those cookies for Tuesday night movie night. So we buy these cookies, and then my mum must have opened them up, and they're already cookies.
But you can just warm them.
But we're going to warm them up.
You want them warm, apparently.
It's definitely not newspaper, is it?
No, it's not. It's greaseproof.
Oh yeah. Phew. So they've got... That's what it looks like, doesn't it? Fact of the day, Cookie Nation.
I think
They are
it's
cute.
an American company.
Yeah, brownie cookie. Are they all say something different or the same?
Don't know.
See another one next to this one. Yeah, they're kind of the same.
The weather.
Huh? This one doesn't have the weather, does it?
Doesn't it say the weather?
Oh, there, yeah. The weather.
Oh, this one says something different.
Oh, yeah.
The daily.
Oh, yeah, the daily cookie.
Thief
Escaped. Yeah, so it's supposed to be like a newspaper thing. So these are cookies that we are not baking, but they're in a cute little packages. So we're going to warm those up and eat those brownie cookies. Ah, see, it says in the back, for even more enjoyment. Melt in the mouth, enjoy it warm. Oh, actually, they're made in Germany, not in America. I thought they'd seemed American. But
American.
yeah, they do, but
Something about America.
it does, but they're made in Germany.
There must be a German company that's got a
Oh,
shop in
it
there.
even says something German there. Die Buchlia. No, let's not even try. Enjoyment to Europe. Die Buchlia. Die Buchlia. What does that mean in German? I actually took German. I'm not very good at German. But yeah, these are Die Buchlia cookies. Okay, so I'm about to put the cookie in the microwave. Got to take it out of its little case to put it in for 20 seconds, and then it'll be all gooey and nice, but that's what it looks like. So yeah, let's pop it in. Okay, so I've warmed my cookie up so it's a bit unmelted. Look, that's Zach Gyllifanafis, who's got a weird name. I think that's actually how you say it. But yeah, so I'm going to eat my cookie. I'm going to carry on with the film. Look at the little melty bit. My mum's had a double treat. She's had hers with ice cream too. Have you warmed your cookie up?
I've got warm cookie and ice cream.
Okay, everybody, so we just got done watching It's Kind of a Funny Story, and yeah, it was really good. I've actually forgot to mention that I've seen this before, but it was literally so long ago. When did this movie come out? It came out in 2011, and I saw it around the time it came out, not too long after I bought a copy from Blockbuster, so it says rent a copy. So yeah, I saw it in 2011, so I didn't remember too much of it, and it's also based off a book, and I haven't read the book. So basically, it's about this young guy who's 16, and it's just guy here, who his name must be Keir Gilchrist, because that's the top name and it seems like it should be him. I've not seen him in anything else, and I've not actually really heard him been in anything else. But anyway, basically he ends up in this mental hospital, and he has to go in like the adult bit because the teenage bit's under renovation, so the teenagers are the adults. And it's kind of just about his story in there and the people that he meets and things like that, but the people that he meets in there are my absolute favourite. So I think the thing is that I have to kind of say about the movie is the main character, I don't know what it is, but I didn't really connect with him very well. I don't really like him too much. Some things that he did I really liked and thought they was really good. There were some moments that kind of he contributed to that were some of my favourite bits. But him as a character, I just felt like he was the weakest character, which is weird for the main character, because some of the other characters I enjoyed so much. Like Zach Gyllifanafis' character who played Bobby. He was brilliant and he was probably one of my favourites. And his roommate, the main guy's roommate, Mutada, I think that was his name. He was so good, and he wasn't even in it too much, but when he was in it, he was fantastic. And Emma Roberts' character, Noelle, she was really great, and there was like loads of little quirky side characters in there that were fantastic, and I really enjoyed them and their stories, whereas his kind of, I don't know, I just didn't, I think it was the actor that played him, to be honest, because like I said, he kind of reminded me slightly, but I definitely prefer Charlie. But in Perks of Being a Wallflower, there's Charlie, who I love, who's played by Logan Lerman, and he's like the best, and I thought he did such a good job in that movie, so I kind of wish somebody else would have played this character in this movie, then I feel like I would have got better on with the character, I don't know. So overall, I'd give the movie 3.5 stars because of I think if the main guy would have been different, I would have given it a 4, because I think the substance around it, has the quality to be more. It's just that kind of thing annoyed me. The guy annoyed me a bit. And the music in it was really good, and there was loads of music I really enjoyed in it. And it was fun, and it was funny, and we laughed a few times. And there's just loads of little good bits. But anyway, so now I'm going to see what my mum thought about it, because I feel like she's waiting to say her bit. Anyway, so let's see what she thought about it. Okay, so what did you think of It's Kind of a Funny Story?
Well, you've said most of it already.
Yeah, but you had different thoughts than me.
I did, yeah. I'm going to tell you straight away, I give it 4 stars. And I picked it, I knew very, very little about it when I picked it, but I read the synopsis and I thought, what an interesting concept. And didn't know if you'd got the film or anything, so but I just made a little note of it, and I thought, I need to find out a bit more about that. And when I said to you, do we have this film? You said, yeah, I want to pick it. Straight away, it was no question. I thought, I want to pick it. I'm really glad I did. I'm glad it came out tonight as well. The casting, I think, was brilliant because every single character had something to give in the film. It was so well put together. The story, it was a very, it was sort of based over a few weeks' time. It was very, very sort of small.
I think it's just 1 week, isn't it?
Is it 1 week or 1 month? I'm not sure.
Because it shows the date and it's 1 week. Because it shows the days.
It's a very small window of time, and it's basically mostly set in that one place. But it's so much bigger than that, and I think it was really good how they've they say. Metada, like you say, the people who've got really small. There was a woman with a coat on all the time.
Yeah, she's
just funny. You've never heard her speak. You saw her walking past a couple of times with a coat on, and it was hilarious because it just everything that they put into it, there was thought behind it that made it what it was. It left me on the edge of my seat because I kept thinking how bad things are going to happen to these people that I actually grew very fond of, and. I love I like the doctor, and I like the trainee guy who was in it. Like you were saying, the guy whose name I cannot say, who was Bobby.
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah, I can't say that name. He played a really good part, and he was so good. But you felt so strongly for him. You really wanted everything to work out for him. You were rooting for them so much. The score was brilliant, the songs in it were brilliant. My favourite bit, I have to say, if anyone's seen the film, my favourite bit in it was the under pressure scene, which obviously if you haven't seen the film I won't really go into it, but if you have seen the film you'll know what I mean by the under pressure section. And I loved that, absolutely blew me away, that did. It reminded me a little bit of a film that I really, really like. When I was watching it, it reminded me of a film that that it was one of my top sort of like films, and I haven't watched it for a very long time, and you're not over keen on it, but 28 Days.
28 Days, yeah.
It's different sort of film, but there's bits in it and kept me sort of thinking, oh God, and it put me on the edge of my seat a little bit because of that, I think. It's
a bit like 28 Days in its concept, kind of.
Yes, but in a totally different way because it's much more comedic, I think. This one, it's really good. I really enjoyed it, and if you haven't seen it and you think, I don't think that's my sort of thing because of the idea of the mental hospital, just go with it, just give it a try because it's really well put together, it's really well cast, and it's really just all the way through it there's just little things that can get to you and you all laugh and you're thinking, oh, and some brilliant little one-liners in there that are put in there just in the background. They're not even sort of pulled forward and they're just really good. So I'm really glad I watched it, really enjoyed it.
Okay, well that's good. So you've had 2 picks in a row, so it's your time to pick next week. So you have to think about what to pick.
I know, and that's the thing, is that's raised the bar really, hasn't it, for me? Because now I'm going to be thinking, oh God, what am I going to pick that's going to be, you know, I might pick one and it's a real...
doozy.
Yeah, or, you know, a damp squid.
Damp squid?
Damp squid. I hate to say, come sort of... Anyway, might not be my pick. Might be...
my pick.
When the wind blows.
Might be our joint pick.
Might be our joint pick. Who knows what's going on in that picking pot.
But yes, overall we both really enjoyed the movie, and yeah, it was lots of fun. Like I say, my 3.5 kind of seems a bit mean now compared to all the great things my mum said about it, but I still would give it that. But we definitely both had such a good time watching it, and those little things we said back and forth about the characters, like I say, the side, all the surrounding characters I just thought were great. And my favourite bit I can't tell you because it would kind of ruin like such a great bit, but it was pretty much right at the end. So like I said, I don't want to ruin it, but it was my favourite bit and I thought it was fantastic. But yeah, there were some great moments in there. Another favourite bit of mine was a basketball bit, and then the under pressure bit was great. There's loads of bits that you think, oh, that was such a great bit of the movie. But anyway, that is it for this week's Tuesday night movie night. Next week, like I say, I'm going to be putting back in the picking pot, and then we'll see whose comes out. And hopefully it'll be one of mine or our joint pick, because otherwise she'll just keep going in a row. But this week's was fun and good, and I'm glad that she picked this one. I was really surprised actually when she said, oh, this is one I want to pick. I was like, really? That's why you want to pick? So it surprised me. But yeah, until then guys, we'll see you next time. Thumbs up if you enjoyed Tuesday night movie night, and we'll see you next week. Goodbye!